Ignore the fact that I'm sitting here in nothing but silence. While just letting the music exist. So, how goes it today? Is it going? I think it's going, right? Yeah? Nothing's exploding? No? Okay. Awesome. Awesome! I'm gonna start it and find out that my controller got messed up again, and I'm gonna be like, oh. Now what do I do? But, okay, so to explain the goal of today, the goals are as follows. I'm going to be running through missions in the Division. After every mission, I'm going to be going back to the JTF headquarters, also known as the post office. Excuse me. And I'm going to be sitting in there for as long as it takes me to get through one chapter each time of Ecclesiastes. And in doing so, I will be, I think it's possible for other players to come in at those places, and if anyone does have the game and wishes to come in and hear me talk about Ecclesiastes or talk or give their opinions on anything that is going on in the game, I am more than happy to oblige, or if they wish to come and participate in the missions themselves. So, without further ado, hi, I am Jason Archer, VT, a Christian variety streamer who has recently started to read the Bible in between either chapters of a game or the missions themselves in games, including the Division, and I will be maybe next month expanding it to other parts of the Bible and or
Doing good work.
places.
But we can't let up now.
Oh, so glad the Division stopped.
Check this out.
Now, I don't wanna. I'm going back. I'm gonna go. What mission should I do now?
Brought in another load of polystyrene.
Polystyrene.
The billboards.
This one's gonna be the next mission after that because.
Just brought in another.
We've pinpointed the cleaners HQ.
Okay. I don't care. I don't care, Faye. Lau.
Warning. Now we're exiting the safe area.
Cool. I've exited the safe area. Time to go have the cleaners stop burning everything to the ground.
Many thanks.
You are welcome, sir. So,
You better move before I get my husband.
jeez. But yeah, so the last stream that I did, unfortunately, I wasn't able to do the Division. My original goal was to do the Division and to have it to do.
Ambush him. Go. Clear shot. They got Alex.
Yeah, well, Alex shouldn't have been standing there.
Like this.
Alright, that's both of them. But yeah, so it feels appropriate for me, who is this this character, to be also anytime that he has downtime between missions and such like that, that he also be back at the JTF headquarters, spreading spreading the good words of Jesus and making people feel more comfortable, or lack thereof comfortable, depending on who's there. And a needy needs a soda. So, may God bless you, sir. Even if we don't speak the same language. Close that door. That will do. Okay, so I'm about to go and get into a fight with the cleaners. The most fun faction to be fighting, and the faction that was causing me earlier to have problems with the game crashing consistently. That seems to have been fixed. I don't know how or when that was fixed, but I am glad it was fixed.
Good luck out there.
Yes, sir.
You want to hurt the LMB? You hit him with watch.
What? So, ooh, right. Also, something else for when we were going through. There we go. Whenever we are navigating through areas, I would like to be playing some Christmas music. And right now, Bing Crosby's Winter Wonderland is what is playing. I love this song. Beautiful sights, happy tonight, walking in the winter wonderland. Where is the blue
Readings
bird?
indicate an echo nearby.
I think I've seen this. I've seen that one already. So, see how long, walking in the winter wonderland. Yo, imagine like some division agent just running down like the streets of New York, just singing Winter Wonderland and such.
Agent, the cleaners keep starting fires and we don't have the resources to put them out. If we don't shut down their napalm production, we're one stiff breeze away from the entire borough going up.
The thing is, they got their main production facility
You know, I just realized
in the middle of their HQ, which is where you're going.
Find it, close it down, and make sure they can't rebuild.
Which means taking out boss man Joe Farrow. If he walks, he'll just start it all over again. The place should be packed with napalm tanks and gasoline. Any tanks you find, just take them out however you can. Don't want the cleaners to salvage that stuff when you're done. We've all seen the damage they can do.
How'd I miss that? Alright. Alright. Yeah, like I said, between between missions, I'm going to be reading, Bible reading, and in transit, we are going to be listening to some, you know. Oh.
Turner, Burnett, I need you and your people to get out there and guard the perimeter. I got a bad feeling.
I was not meaning to stand on top of that. That was the weirdest throw that any of these guys have ever done. I felt like I was getting shot from somewhere else just now. Okay, whatever. The cleaners are fun to fight for a little bit because their tanks on their back are like such a funny weak point to have. Like the big bulky tank on the back of the cleaner is just so easy to hit. but it quickly becomes a pain in the butt.
Easy there. What do you think of the bird? Dispatch.
I get more to get headshots. Alright. Where's the next guy? Or was that all of them for this one? Alright. Got him. Is that all of them? Nope. Another one. Ooh. How did I freaking miss all that? Another one. Another one. Got him. Alright. Also, how did these guys have the brain power to come up with napalm? Like, they had... you know, and again, the amount of, like, people that end up, like, doing jobs that, like, are these types of jobs that actually do have the wherewithal to do stuff like that. I'm not actually surprised. Alright, turn on me.
Heads up, people, we got company. Drop what you're doing and kill those sons of bitches. Keep them away from the tank. You hear me? You can't let them get to the tank.
Fuck! Or crap! Another one down. Headshot. Our sniper's down. Now I can. Another one. Alright, where's that guy? There he is. Good.
Warning. Explosive chemical signature detected. Source identified.
Got it, Isaac.
explosives armed, ready for detonation.
Oop. I'm gonna need ammo. I got my ammo. Here.
Now you all know what we're doing here and how important it is. You all know what's gonna happen if we don't burn this thing out. There's people counting on us. Our families, our friends, the whole damn world. So that's why we gotta hold the line against anyone. And I don't care if they say they're from the government. You know they're lying. We stop them here.
You're listening to too much Nick Velasquez.
Still save the world. We let them through that everything we've done's for nothing. And we ain't gonna let that happen.
One down. I ran into a lot of gold guys recently. Alright, 26, 25, 24, 23, 2, 21. Woo, these guys got this place rigged.
Just so you know, we could see the explosion from here. Now, there's probably more napalm tanks in the building. Take care of them first, then see what you can do about Pharaoh.
Affirm. Alright. Activating Neko.
Finally, I'm gonna get rid of all this freaking styrofoam. Just keep your mind on the job.
2 ways to make napalm. I found part, gasoline, and polypropylene foam, low density insulation fluid material. And affiliated with cleaners. What's this? Chemical compound, flammable compound detected. Hello, Nope Kickem. How are you doing? Alright. Alright, another one down. Up. What is going on? Oh no. Oh no. My connection to the game's messed up. Woo! Woo! There we go. No, I am on PC. Got him. One more. Another one. Another one.
Okay, people, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fall back, we're gonna meet up at the watchtower, and we're gonna hold them there. You hear me? That's where we're gonna make our stand, and
Oh,
that's where we're gonna wish
thank
they
you for the
hadn't
follow.
messed with us.
Yeah, shut up, Joe, so I can thank him for the follow. Man, I'm gonna be glad when I put a bullet in you. Thank you for the follow. Nope, kick him. Oh.
Listen up, whoever you are. I'm guessing you're vets, but really, it don't matter. You're doing the wrong thing, and you're
No, we're
gonna
not.
die because of it.
No, I'm
The men
not.
you're facing, they're here to do what no one else had the stones to do.
Uh-huh.
They could have left. They could have gone home to their families. But they stayed to burn this thing out. To make sure it got stopped here. They sacrificed
Is there a
themselves.
mute button on this guy?
And then you come along and try to fuck it all up. Because you're not hard enough to do what's gotta be done? It ain't gonna work. My boys are better than that.
The
And we're
knowledge
gonna
that...
see this thing through over your dead body.
Now entering a safe area.
Oh, you gonna open that door, buddy?
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
Aw. Alright. I couldn't just, like, toss... I can't just, like, wait for him to open the door and toss a grenade. That's sad.
What are you waiting for? Get in there!
Where are they? Come on, pop up. Pop up. Boom. Another one down.
No holding back! Everybody's going in! Got a problem here. Whatever it takes, take them down!
Another one down. Another one down.
Almost. Just hold on 1 second.
I need to be out there. What's taking so goddamn long?
Sorry. I had a problem with the tank straps. Should be all good now.
About fucking time.
Oh, that's a terrible place to be stuck at. Excuse me. Come on. Why is my stuff not working? Come on, Joe. Come on, man. Oh. Guy is literally a walking, talking fuel tank. There we go. Yeah, Joe got... Come on! That's what I think. Missed me. Whoop! Dang it!
Warning. Detonation sequence trigger.
Get to the zip line! Huh. You know, taking the elevator in an exploding building is probably not my smartest idea ever. Just saying.
Readings indicate this area is safe.
That's a lie. This building's exploding.
Exiting the safe area.
There's it is.
Someone should have told Farrell that lighting up was bad for his health. With him out of the way, and their main source of napalm out of commission, the cleaners are going to be a lot easier to deal with. A lot of people on the streets are going to owe you their lives, whether they know it or not. Good work.
Yeah, that's what yeah, that sounds about right. No, I don't want to go up. Why would you think I want to go up? Blech! Come on. Come on. Alright. So, now, back to the Christmas music for a little bit.
Agent, thank God you got that Farrell character. We're going to upload a video we found that incriminates a whole lot of them.
Alright.
Makes me sick to see it.
You don't say. This is actually probably the most terrifying, like, scene in this entire game. It's, like, so well done. Very much a hard... Wow. Yeah, trashmen. Crazy trashmen. And you know there's a lot of them because it's New York. Classic M16 M1A. I like my current one. I like my current sniper rifle. Not the best in the world, but it gets the job done. One level off from being able to use that. Man, I missed when I missed. And that's why I like this gun. Right, for now. So, I'm going to navigate back to there. Instead of fast traveling, I'm just gonna run. While having some Christmas music. Oh yeah. Absolutely. I love just randomly like playing this game. And well, that's your fault for running into it.
Hey, enough of this.
Boom. Oh no! Traveling.
Screw you!
My kid needs food!
Not my problem!
Wait, we're done here. Hey man, hand over your food and walk away.
You're all gonna pay, as far as I'm concerned.
Man,
Last
kill.
mistake,
It'll
bitch.
be our pleasure.
What is happening? Get the door away! Stop hiding!
Welcome back from the ads. Ah. When you're screwing around with guns in New York City.
Nice shot.
Get back here.
Organized. Push them back. Shoot to kill.
What?
You bastards need to die.
Come on.
Everybody all right?
Come here, you!
Yeah, we would have been fine without
I actually, I found something that's actually pretty funny in, the second game. So if you fight the True Sons, whenever you kill one, after... I didn't notice it initially, but apparently, every so often, when they're dying, they'll just go, ow, and just fall over. I'm just like, of course, ow. A guy who fashioned his character to look as close to Kurt Russell in his youth just killed you.
What's that? Might be a blanket.
Might be a
Great,
blanket
get
in the
it.
back of a
I'll
police
keep
car.
watch. So?
Ah!
Break the window. For God's sake,
Yeah.
you don't have to follow the rules anymore.
This is true. You don't have to follow the rules. and not break into the cop car that's just sitting on the side of the road. Also, so if you, so you weren't here when I started the stream, so essentially, what I am doing is between each mission, I don't know if you are a Christian or not, but I am a Christian streamer, and I'm going to be reading Ecclesiastes 4 through 6 between missions inside the JTF base.
Hey, nice to see you
Doing
again.
good work, but we can't let up now.
Close enough. But, yeah, I will be reading a chapter per mission to,
Good job over on the Password
you know,
project.
to read the Bible between missions and spread hope and the joy between for each of these lost souls in this place.
With people like you, we'll make it through. You know.
It also seems pretty within character of my character to be doing that.
Look, it's just not
Which
a
one
good
is
time
that?
right now.
Ooh, fabric. Excuse me, sir. Fabric. Alright, and go over to here. Considering, if I remember correctly, the division agent is supposed to be the player. Just, armory. Level cover. Oh, yeah.
This is great. With this stuff installed, we can really take care of business. You done good, kid.
We have an armory now. It's a miracle. It also helps me out because, like, I have a hard time sitting still and reading the Bible. So doing it like this also allows me to get my readings in and have some interesting discussions sometimes. There's the armory. Get the voice line for this real quick.
Hey,
Nice.
can't beat these prices.
The armory's up and running now.
Woo.
More
Prices.
weapons and equipment for the good guys. Way to go, Agent.
Sell this, sell this, sell this, sell this. Debating on selling that. Let's see what these guys have first. Alright, surplus SVD. It deals half the damage of my other one. And that is a shotgun, assault rifle. What about this one? What's this one deals more? That one deals more. Any fun little mods? Critical weapon suppressor, critical hit chance, and critical hit damage. I'm hoping that's there when I get the money up for that, because I'm gonna attach that to my sniper rifle. Special ammo? Yoink. It must be Christmas for me. Proceeds to just drop it on the ground. Alright. Over to here.
Better you than me.
Thanks for shutting down the leader of the Rikers.
Those damn fascists are gone, man.
Thank God somebody did something about
Something's wrong
those
with me.
cleaners.
I think I need a doctor.
Alright, where would be the best place?
Another one of those days, huh?
Let me through! No! Right here. Right here seems fine. So, alright. Now, as much as I have issue with the specific one, because I'm not really much of a fan of it, but let's see here. Open up the window capture. I'm not much of a fan of the NIV, but unfortunately, I started reading Ecclesiastes with the NIV. So I will. There you go. Put this right next to me. Yeah, there we go. Right next to me. And there it is. So from there, I will open it up on my end and go. Oppression, toil, and friendliness. Again, I looked and saw all the oppression that was taking place under the sun. I saw the tears of the oppressed, and they have no comforter. Power was on the side of their oppressors, and they have no comforter. And I declared that the dead, who had already died, are happier than the living, who are still alive, but better than both is the one who has never been born, who has not seen the evil that is done under the sun. And I saw that all toil and all achievement spring from one person's envy of another. This too is meaningless. A chasing after the wind. I find I see NIV has meaningless here. In the King James Version, I think it says vanity there. And in the original, I believe it was, what was the word? I can't remember the word, but if I remember correctly, it was it was a word that meant great fog or something. It was this too is fog, or a haze, or something like that. Which, seeing this is meaningless, or vanity, or anything else, and seeing all this, and I declared that the dead who had already died are happier than the living. Well, that's because their toil is over. They have been reunited with God, I believe, at that point. But better than both is the one who has never been born, who has not seen the evil. So the innocent soul that has yet to be born and has seen the evils of the world, has not seen somebody punch another person for a piece of bread, or has stolen, or has lied. I'm assuming is what he means there. And then I went to, and I saw that all the toil and achievement spring from one person's envy of another. Which, I'm assuming that's, and the person worked and achieved just out of pettiness. I'm assuming petty envy of another person. This person has what I want, so I'm gonna work and harder and achieve more than them.
Something's wrong with me. I think I need a doctor.
Now, fools fold their hands and ruin themselves. Better one handful of tranquility than two handfuls with toil and chasing after the wind. So, fools fold their hands and ruin themselves. Curious. Because don't you fold your hands when you pray? And ruin themselves. So I plan to when I get through this whole thing, I would like to also do a watch, a video, at some point to go over what is in this specifically, and have that run on the side as I'm also going to be playing a game while doing that, and go, oh, so this is what that meant. Kind of video, me reacting to a video that I find, if I can find one. Better one handful with tranquility than two handfuls with toil and chasing after the wind. So, two handfuls with toil and chasing after the wind. So, better if one handful with peace than two handfuls with toil and chasing after the wind. Kind of having having double the work, but accomplishing nothing kind of like pacing yourself, I'd imagine. One handful of tranquility, which is pacing yourself and moving at a pace that you can handle, and then 2 handfuls with toil, like rushing and chasing after the wind would be mad dash towards the unknown. Maybe. Again, I saw something meaningless under the sun. There was a man all alone. He had neither son nor brother. There was no end to his toil. Yet his eyes were not content with his wealth. For whom am I toiling, he asked, and why am I depriving myself of enjoyment? This, too, is meaningless. A miserable business. So, the guy who was all alone worked his butt off and had no one to share his wealth with, but he wanted more and more and more. Oh. Myself of enjoyment. But he had no fun. He had nothing to keep himself in it, I'm assuming. 2 are better than 1, because they have a good return for their labor. Well, yes, if 2 people are working towards a goal, they're going to accomplish it more than the one person who is just doing everything on their own, breaking their back. Like a good partner is really good at helping you lift a heavy object versus trying to do that on your own and pulling your back. And then you're not going to be able to lift anything. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up. Like a medic, a battle buddy, or the person to help you when you injure your leg. But pity anyone who falls and has no one to help them up. Yeah, because they're alone. Nobody's there to help them, and they'll just be left there alone to suffer. Because no one's there to help them get back up. Much like how we should rely on others when we need help. One can help the other up, but pity anyone who falls. Also, if 2 lay down together, they will keep warm. But how can one keep warm alone? Yeah, essentially, if you're stuck on a mountain, you're going to cuddle up next to another person. Oh! That makes sense. Fold your hands and do nothing. Wait. Oh, it's like sit on your hands and do nothing. Ow! How did I not make that? How did I not make that connection?
Something's wrong with me.
That I am silly for not making that connection there. Alright. Though one may be overpowered, 2 can defend themselves. So don't fight alone, because if you fight alone, you're going to get your butt beat up. Also, if 2 lay down together, they will keep warm. So essentially, sharing body heat. But how can one keep warm alone? Well, campfire. But if you don't know how to make a campfire, you can't make that. If you have a friend who knows how to make a campfire, you're going to be able to keep warm, even if you yourself don't know how to make it. 2 heads are better than 1. You can go pick up some sticks and tinder so that your friend can start the campfire. Or you two can cuddle up together and stay warm to share body heat. There's a lot of things that 2 people can do that 1 person can't do alone. Though 1 may be overpowered, 2 can defend themselves. A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. Yes, 1 strand is easy enough to break, but 3 strands bound together and woven together become closer to rope. The individual strands of a rope are easy to break, but a rope in a full piece A full length of rope is hard to snap.
I think I need a doctor.
Advancement is meaningless. Better a poor but wise youth than an old but foolish king who no longer knows how to heed a warning. Is he looking back at himself there? The youth may have come from prison to the kingship, or he may have been born in poverty within his kingdom. Is likely saying you're over chasing something and have lots of work on your hands, create stress. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it definitely is the overworking yourself, stressing yourself out. You're not gonna accomplish much.
Something's wrong with me.
And a lot of work on
I
your
think I need
hands,
a
create
doctor.
stress. Yeah. Exactly. The youth may have come from prison to kingship, or he may have been born in poverty within his kingship, or within his kingdom. So, I saw that all who lived and walked under the sun followed the youth, the king's successor. There was no end to all the people who were before them, but those who came later were King's successor. There was no end to the people who were before them, but those that came later were not pleased with the successor. This too is meaningless, a chasing after the wind. So, like chasing trends and fads. I'm assuming the successor is kind of like that new celebrity that everyone's going to follow, and it's not going, and eventually they're not going to be happy. No. But those who came later were not pleased with the successor. Huh. So essentially, the better a poor but wise youth than an old but foolish king who no longer knows how to heed a warning. So, it's better to be young and open-minded than old but too stubborn to change your ways, maybe? They missed the trials and tribulations. Did they miss them in this book? Or, because, the NIV is one of the newer ones. I don't know what they took out or what they put in. But the trials and tribulations are they a part of that right now? The youth may have come from prison to kingship, or may have been born in poverty within his kingdom. Alright, let's go.
Something's wrong with me. I think I need a doctor.
Should I switch it over to this one? Let's see. Better to be poor and wise youth. Better was a poor and wise youth than an old and foolish king who no longer knew how to take advice. Someone successful that is okay. This feels so much better to read for me. Better was a poor and wise youth than an old and foolish king who no longer knew how to take advice. Yep.
Something's wrong with me.
That should maybe. For he went from prison to the throne, though in his kingdom he had been poor. I saw all the living who move about under the sun, along with that youth who was standing in the king's place. Sort of like how everyone thought WW2 wasn't much of a big deal. Everyone, I mean, only kids, because they didn't live there. Yeah! a lot of people, so it also comes into play when you look at, like, the Revolutionary War. During the Revolutionary War, this was a war that took place over the course of many years. When we look back at it, we only see, like, there's like 3 or 4 chapters of it in a history textbook. Like, we're encompassing an entire, like, I think it was, how many years was the, because you have to look at everything from right before the Boston Massacre all the way until the founding of the nation, to understand, like, how many years that actually is. But in our history books, we abridge so much stuff, and we're looking at like 20 years worth of stuff in the matter of a month or two. So we don't actually understand, like, time. Time is lost to that. And then you go to World War II. When we learn about World War II now, we learn an abridged version of this. Anyone who lived through that era will be able to tell you, no, things were much, much worse than what you actually think they were. You had, in America, the Great Depression that was going on right before we got involved with World War II, before we were dragged into it. We also, like, but if you look at World War II history, like history books and stuff like that, they rarely mention that we were selling weapons to Russia, England, and China and France. We were the ones selling all these weapons, which was making it so that we were getting out of our depression at that point. In addition to that, England was essentially taking our old World War I destroyers and such, and using them under a lease. They leave those things out. But when you look at, like, how bad was it actually that England had to go to the United States and be like, hey, could you loan us, like, your old destroyers and any weapons and ammo that you have? But I don't remember where I was going with this. my brain was kind of like, let me go on a tirade about World War II and actually how bad it actually was. Yeah, it was much worse than history books actually say. Much worse. I lost my train of thought. My ADHD just took over for a moment and went, wait a minute, where are you going with this? Where are you going? No. Get back on topic. You were talking about the Bible, and then you got on World War II, and then you went on to Revolutionary War, and now you're back on World War II. Where are you going with this, buddy? Weren't you shooting a guy named Joe in the face at one point? Yes, I was. But I might actually just switch over to the ESV for Chapter 5. Because NIV is kind of making me a little more confused, but for he went from prison to the throne, though in his own kingdom he had been poor. It's worded differently when you look at the ESV. I saw all the living who move about under the sun, along with that youth who was to stand in the king's place. There was no end of all the people whom he led, yet those who came later will not rejoice in him. Surely this also is vanity and striving after wind. See, it's worded so much different, like in ESV compared to NIV. I think it makes more sense when you look at ESV. For me, the NIV is the most confusing, even though it's using modern English. Although then again, I'd say the Gen Z Bible is probably the most confusing and the thing that makes me want to hurt myself. and hurts me to the point where my head's hurt. I would also say the King James version, which is the one that's sitting on my desk, is also quite confusing. But I also prefer the language from the King James version. No, I'm gonna hug my King James version on my they all generally are confusing when you first start rereading them, because like I have not read the Bible in a very long. How dare these ads interrupt me? I'm waiting. Oh, okay. Ad break's over now, apparently. Thank you for the follow, You See Hope. I, in fact, do see hope. Hope is hope. Hope is great. Hope's awesome. So, to answer that question, so when it comes to Bibles, 1, 2, 3, 4, I have no idea what that is. Okay, so if we go... Actually, wait, I can just go like this. How many versions of the Bible are there? Countless Bible versions, ranging from major canons. Okay. They're in English. There are at least 900 of them. So I like the King James version. I don't like reading it out loud. But I do have the King James version like next to me on my desk. ESV is what I prefer reading when I read it out loud or to other people. I've also heard that the ESV is fairly great at translation. All right. Yeah. I've heard that the NIV really gets some things to where it goes bleh with its language. Where is... There it is. Alright, so... read that chapter. But, yeah, so, essentially, that chapter kind of loses me, and I'm really gonna be hoping that I can actually, get to, look into that one a lot more and figure out what is, being, talked about towards the end there. Because it sounds like how people like chase celebrities, and then a new one comes along, and then they chase those, and then later people are like, I don't know why they ever chased this guy. The guy who was before him was so much better. All right, which mission should I go? And am I going to be doing my favorite mission? Yes, I am.
Agent,
to go
we
to
have a
Times
serious
Square.
issue with the electrical grid in Times Square. I'll let Rhodes fill you in on the details. He'll be
All
your
right.
point of contact for this one.
Thanks. Here's the deal. The step-down power transformer is on the fritz.
Uh-huh. Oh, shoot, I skipped it. But yeah, like, to be fair though, also, this is the most that I've read the Bible in the last couple days.
Cool crab makes it all worth it.
Because I normally have to... I normally have to listen to it while I'm at work, doing through audiobooks. Got him. Don't you know? Zigzag pattern. Really missed out on that zigzag pattern there. Feels appropriate to be listening to Christmas music while running from place to place. Also, hey, look, the most stars that's ever been in New York sky in the last like 20 years. All right. No wait. Did you know that there were actually blackouts in New York City that actually, like, people actually described that the sight that they saw when they looked up was like, wow, there's so many stars in the sky. Christmas everywhere I go. It's beginning to look like Christmas. Con Edison? Wait, when was that? I never heard of that. The Con Edison explosion. Huh. Maybe I should look into that, because, like, that's interesting. I've never heard that. And again, knowing my luck, it was when I was taking my break from news and such. Oop. Stuff. sniper rifles make marksman's rifles make purple guys go boom.
I'll pass this kindness on. Thanks. I'm not the danger.
Let's do this!
Oh shit!
Another headshot.
No need to panic.
Whoop. Well, so I got one more mission to do, and then one more chapter to read. Stop throwing grenades in my face! There! Where... no. So I have the one mission, the Times Square mission that I'm going to be doing. And then, I'm going to be reading, chapter 5. And, oh wait. I gotta do, no, I gotta do one more mission after that, probably. Because I gotta do, I'm gonna be hoping and praying that I could shoot. I'm hoping and praying I can go get through, the entirety of Ecclesiastes by, Sunday.
What's going on?
Sorry. Ah.
Our #1 priority is getting the Times Square power transformer back online before we lose power for the whole district. But I can walk you through the fix. I think. I hope. Jesus.
Thank you.
First things first. We need to switch off the power manually, and by we, I mean you. Again. I know, it's counterintuitive, but you gotta trust me on this.
Alright, where's that other guy? There you are. Ooh, there you all are. Okay. Ooh.
Let me finish this. Keep the pressure on. Don't let it up.
Nah, that was bound to happen. That was definitely happening.
First things first. We need to switch off the power manually, and by we, I mean you. Again. I know.
I was actually also
but you
focused.
gotta trust me on this.
Make no mistake, we'll kick.
What? What will you do? Oh, you died. Never mind. Crap. Got flanked.
First things first.
Why am I not paying
We need to
attention?
switch off the power manually, and by we, I mean you. Again. I know, it's counterintuitive, but you gotta trust me on this.
Hey, that was the guy who killed me last time. Sweet. Alright.
Here we go. Hey, no weakness.
All Rikers neutralized in this area. Ooh, what did you have on you? Did you have a hat? Watch cap, blue. Where are you? Why did you have a hat that you were wearing? Silly goose.
Just flip the switch. I swear, that'll do it. All right, power's down. Now you can work on that transformer without getting fried.
Sorry, Rhodes. I need to commandeer this mission. Before the CCTV feed dropped, I ID'd the bodies in that room as Division agents. Agent, your other tasks are on hold until we figure out what happened.
Typical fucking Fred.
There's a police substation nearby. I'm sending you its location. It should have the feeds from those subway CCTVs. Be careful out there. With all that gunfire drawing the Rikers' attention, you're gonna have a nice fat bullseye on your back. They won't pass up a chance at a high-value target like you.
Additional hostiles detected.
Got him.
You can't last much longer.
Bet.
Warning. Additional hostiles detected.
Come on. There we go. One down.
Time to earn your place. Blast him out of that cover. Go. Time to earn your place.
All right. I'm gonna search the footage for those agents. You're cleared to get back to getting the power online.
You sure she's done with you? Because it's not like what I'm working on is important or anything. What we need to get this up and running again is a working fuse box. Warrengate, that's the power company. They sent a crew out to do some repairs, but those never got
I
off,
wish
which
that
means
went
they
through his
never
head.
happened, which means the parts, like the box, are still sitting on that van. I got a rough fix on its location, so if you're available...
Okay, that was a good one, actually.
Attention. Risk of infection severely elevated beyond this point. Quarantine is in effect. Violators will be flawed.
I'm standing next to the, whatchamacallit, aren't I? The dark... Yeah, that's the dark zone, isn't it? Yeah, it's the dark zone. I haven't been in there in a while. I used to play on PS4. That was a fun time. Pretty much being stuck home and sitting down and playing a game that...
What you're gonna do with that fuse box is plug it into the transformer. I'll ID the spot for you. And if we're lucky and all this works, Times Square is gonna light back up like it's full of tourists again.
Sweet.
Hope you lifted that right. You throw out your back toting that thing. It's not like you can file for workman's comp.
There.
Keep the pressure on him. Make no mistake, we'll kill you.
Yeah. I don't think division agents get workers' comp.
Keep on getting me. I'm reloading. Fuckers got him.
Got you too. A warden. Kill 100 Rikers. That's 100 Rikers down. I was hoping it'd stay dark by the time I was
Not even breaking a sweat
oh,
here.
more.
Don't take no shit. Let out back. They gotta come out sometime. Fuckers got him.
Yep. Kinda sucks that it turned into day. Ooh. Come on.
Now's our chance. Don't let up. Heads up, people. That's the molly. Got a prayer. Alive, grenade.
Whoops. You're never dead.
What you're gonna do with that fuse box is plug it into the transformer. I'll ID the spot for you. And if we're lucky and all this works, Times Square is gonna light back up like it's full of tourists again. Hope you lifted that right. You throw out your back toting that thing. It's not like you can file for workman's comp.
You ain't got a chance. Now's our chance. Not even breaking the sweat here. You're shot. Don't let him. Keep him off me. I'm reloading. Get down. I'm going for it. Don't hold back.
Yep. You went for it, and you died. should die like 3 more times. See if it becomes night again.
Not even breaking a sweat here.
Yeah, I don't believe you. Ooh, free gun. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Just like guns lining the road. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. How'd they recruit you into the division? You don't want to know.
Pleasure to kill you. Let's party.
Shit. Proceeds to die on purpose to see how the day changes.
What you're gonna do with that fuse box is plug it into the transformer. I'll ID the spot for you. And if we're lucky and all this works, Times Square is gonna light back up like it's full of tourists again. Hope you lifted that right. You throw out your back toting that thing. It's not like you can file for workman's comp.
We'll kill you. Come on, no letting up. Duck down over there. You ain't got it. Here we go. Don't hold back. Go for it now. Shit. Don't let up. Reload. We're gonna leave you in Here we go. Bullshit. Get that fucker out of cover. We got this. We'll kill you. Here it goes.
Come on.
Show no mercy. We got this. Grenade in. Make no mistake. Keep the pressure on them. Here it goes.
Oh. I bled out.
What you're gonna do with that fuse box is plug it into the transformer. I'll ID the spot for you. And if we're lucky and all this works, Times Square is gonna light back up like it's full of tourists again. Hope you lifted that right. You throw out your back toting that thing. It's not like you can file for workman's comp.
Go for it, man. Pull that trigger. Force him out. Gonna blast the fucker. Get out of here. No mistake. He's fucked. We.
I misjudged how far away he was.
Grenade in.
Yep. Emu. Like that. Of course, his head was sticking out. Same as your head sticking out.
I kill fools like you in my sleep.
Okay. I kill fools like you while I'm awake. What's the difference?
Make no mistake, we'll kill you. Get that fucker out of cover. Fuck this. I'm blind. Hey, you ain't got a chance.
Okay. And you weren't in cover proper. Ooh. There we go.
Unfortunately, this ain't a switch and run. You're gonna have to hold out there for a second and make sure everything powers up properly.
I'm sorry. It's an exposed position. The Rikers aren't stupid. They'll be coming for you. And after what you did on the way in, they're gonna be out for blood.
They always are.
Warning. Hostiles detected.
Going close. God damn it, he's dead. You ain't got a prayer. This is our town. Blast them out of there. He's dead.
Additional hostiles detected. Additional hostiles detected.
Down. Come on. Perfect.
Get away. Gotta pull that trigger. Here we go. Grenade in. Blast him out of that cover. Don't take no disrespect.
Warning. Additional hostiles detected.
You ain't got a prayer. Don't take no disrespect.
He was faster.
Unfortunately, this ain't a switch and run. You're gonna have to hold out there for a second and make sure everything powers up properly.
I'm sorry. It's an exposed position. The Rikers aren't stupid. They'll be coming for you. And after what you did on the way in, they're gonna be out for blood.
Warning. Hostiles detected. Additional hostiles detected.
Like a sack of
Unfortunately, this ain't a switch and run. You're gonna have to hold out there for a second and make sure everything powers up properly.
I'm sorry. It's an exposed position. The Rikers aren't stupid. They'll be coming for you. And after what you did on the way in, they're gonna be out for blood.
Warning. Hostiles detected. Additional hostiles detected. Additional hostiles detected.
Unfortunately, this ain't a switch and run. You're gonna have to hold out there for a second and make sure everything powers up properly.
I'm sorry. It's an exposed position. The Rikers aren't stupid. They'll be coming for you. And after what you did on the way in, they're gonna be out for blood.
Warning. Hostiles detected. Additional hostiles detected. Additional hostiles detected.
Unfortunately, this ain't a switch and run. You're gonna have to hold out there for a second and make sure everything powers up properly.
I'm sorry. It's an exposed position. The Rikers aren't stupid. They'll be coming for you. And after what you did on the way in, they're gonna be out for blood.
Warning. Hostiles detected.
That's cool.
detected.
Let's come out of there! Ain't no holding back!
Unfortunately, this ain't a switch and run. You're gonna have to hold out there for a second and make sure everything powers up properly.
I'm sorry. It's an exposed position. The Rikers aren't stupid. They'll be coming for you. And after what you did on the way in, they're gonna be out for blood.
Come on.
Warning. Hostiles detected.
Frickin' son. Go down. Please.
Additional hostiles detected. Additional hostiles detected.
Oh no. I keep dying.
Unfortunately, this ain't a switch and run. You're gonna have to hold out there for a second and make sure everything powers up properly.
I'm sorry. It's an exposed position. The Rikers aren't stupid. They'll be coming for you. And after what you did on the way in, they're gonna be out for blood.
Warning. Hostiles detected. Additional hostiles detected. Additional hostiles detected.
Come on.
Warning. Additional hostiles detected.
Unfortunately, this ain't a switch and run. You're gonna have to hold out there for a second and make sure everything powers up properly.
I'm sorry. It's an exposed position. The Rikers aren't stupid. They'll be coming for you. And after what you did on the way in, they're gonna be out for blood.
Warning. Hostiles detected.
Make no mistake. Let me finish.
Additional hostiles detected.
Make no mistake. We'll kill you. Here we go. Time to earn your place. Make no mistake. Here we go. You.
Unfortunately, this ain't a switch and run. You're gonna have to hold out there for a second and make sure everything powers up properly.
I'm sorry. It's an exposed position. The Rikers aren't stupid. They'll be coming for you. And after what you did on the way in, they're gonna be out for blood.
Warning. Hostiles detected.
Let me finish.
Additional hostiles detected. Additional hostiles detected. Additional hostiles detected.
Unfortunately, this ain't a switch and run. You're gonna have to hold out there for a second and make sure everything powers up properly.
I'm sorry. It's an exposed position. The Rikers aren't stupid. They'll be coming for you. And after what you did on the way in, they're gonna be out for blood.
Warning. Hostiles detected. Additional hostiles detected. Additional hostiles detected.
Come on. Stand up.
No mistake. We'll kill you.
Gonna stand up anytime soon.
Unfortunately, this ain't a switch and run. You're gonna have to hold out there for a second and make sure everything powers up properly.
I'm sorry. It's an exposed position. The Rikers aren't stupid. They'll be coming for you. And after what you did on the way in, they're gonna be out for blood.
Warning. Hostiles detected.
There's an alarm.
Additional hostiles detected.
Make no mistake. We'll kill you. Make no mistake. We'll kill you. Come on, cover. Oh, shit.
Additional hostiles detected. Warning. Additional hostiles detected.
No, I'm dead again.
Unfortunately, this ain't a switch and run. You're gonna have to hold out there for a second and make sure everything powers up properly.
I'm sorry. It's an exposed position. The Rikers aren't stupid. They'll be coming for you. And after what you did on the way in, they're gonna be out for blood.
Warning. Hostiles detected. Additional hostiles detected. Additional hostiles detected. Additional hostiles detected.
I just realized I can just do this mission later at nighttime.
Unfortunately, this ain't a switch and run. You're gonna have to hold out there for a second and make sure everything powers up properly.
I'm sorry. It's an exposed position. The Rikers aren't stupid. They'll be coming for you. And after what you did on the way in, they're gonna be out for blood.
Warning. Hostiles detected. Additional hostiles detected.
Show me you got this!
No marksman.
Additional hostiles detected.
Take a shot! You ain't got a chance!
Another one.
Warning. Additional hostiles detected.
Shut up. Not your town.
Not even breaking a sweat here. Here we go.
Long now.
Sit down. You don't belong here.
Oh, that's bull.
Unfortunately, this ain't a switch and run. You're gonna have to hold out there for a second and make sure everything powers up properly.
I'm sorry. It's an exposed position. The Rikers aren't stupid. They'll be coming for you. And after what you did on the way in, they're gonna be out for blood.
Warning. Hostiles detected. Additional hostiles detected.
You can't last much longer.
Additional hostiles detected. Warning. Additional hostiles detected.
It is stuck on geometry. Great.
You can't even fight.
You know what?
Sit back.
And we are back in business. The grid looks stable, and the lights are on.
So much for
No
not
one's,
being
no
able
one's
to
shut
fight.
out anyway.
It looks like Times Square again, and that's gonna mean something to a lot of people.
In God said, let there be lights. In Noah's lights.
Agent, we recovered some CCTV footage. Shows what happened to at least some of our colleagues in the first wave. Makes me more determined than ever.
Mark my words, this ain't the whole story.
Come on, we got it. Well, hang on. Just wait for it. Gotta call this one in and then... Oh, shit. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Boom, baby.
Makes one wonder. Ooh, better headshot damage. Alright. Yeah, like Alright, back to the GTF headquarters to read Ecclesiastes 5. Ah, shoot, should have just walked. Listen to music in the way.
You are now entering a safe area.
Just up the tech wing real quick, and then I'm gonna go to my cool nut and start reading.
LMB's all over the Russian consulate.
Communications generators. Read.
Not bad. This new gear could really make a difference. Nice job.
Look, we both got shit to do right now. Talk later.
Generators. I love me some generators. Gonna make this place more stable. Give us some extra power. Thanks, Agent.
Next is the water purifier.
I got faith in you, Agent. God knows why.
Hey, someone does.
Better you than me.
If the LMB wants
don't walk away.
transaxle we should deny them. It's that simple.
Step right up and take a look.
That's why she got okay. Okay. A lot more armor right there too. Yeah, this one. No, I'm good. That one. Okay. Let me do that one. The last one. That one. Huh?
This is an emergency services notification. Any attempt to break
You
into
got everything you need?
medical supply storage will be dealt with harshly. Guards have been instructed to shoot to kill if needed. Thank you for your cooperation.
Hey, you can't buy from over there.
Huh.
This is an emergency services announcement. Remember,
What
personal
happened there?
hygiene is important in combating green poison. Be sure to wash as often as possible.
Take good care of that gear, and it'll take good care of you.
Hey,
Got a piece
you
here that's
know
calling
you
your
want to take
name.
a look. See anything you need?
He's got his credit. Division check.
Maybe another time.
Sure thing, buddy.
Best prices, best gear. Come and take a look.
EFB. Alright. Alright. So, now, I will be right here, and I will be reading the next chapter. Ecclesiastes chapter 5. So, fear God. Which one is this? Okay, so this ESV. In the ESV, this is chapter 5, Ecclesiastes. Guard your steps when you go to the house of God. To draw near to listen is better than to offer the sacrifice of fools, for they do not know that they are doing evil. Be not rash with your mouth, nor let your heart be hasty to utter a word before God, for God is in heaven and you are on earth. Therefore, let your words be few, for a dream comes with much business, and a fool's voice with many words. To the house of God. To draw near, to listen is better to offer the sacrifice of fools, for they do not know what they are doing. They do evil. Hmm. Okay. When you vow a vow to God, do not delay paying it, for he has no pleasure in fools. Pay what you vow. AKA, just don't procrastinate on it. If you procrastination on that, you might end up, but, oh shoot. I didn't realize, am I still live on the, huh, I might be live on the, what's it called? Yeah, I am. Oh. Huh. That's interesting. I couldn't see that I was live on, whatchamacallit, Kick as well. That's interesting. So, when you vow a vow to God, do not delay paying it, for he has no pleasure in fools. Pay what you vow. Basically, if you say you're going to do something, do it. Don't procrastinate forever on it, as you are going to look a fool. And when you look a fool, you kind of aren't exactly in the best position for a lot of things. At least that's what I take from that. Don't procrastinate. If you say you're going to do something, do it. It is better that you should not vow than that you should vow and not pay. Don't promise to do something and never do it. Let not your mouth lead you into sin, and do not say before the messenger that it was your mistake. Why should God be angry at your voice and destroy the work of your hands? Let not your mouth lead you into sin, and do not say before the messenger that it was a mistake. Basically, maybe do not say one thing and then say blame it. Oops, that was a mistake. Why should God be angry at your voice and destroy the work of your hands? Basically, why should God care about what you say and versus what you do? For when dreams increase and words grow many, there is vanity. Okay, there's the meaningless word again. But God is the one you must fear. And it's not a shiver fear in the corner. It's a respectful, from what I understand, it's a the respectful fearing. The vanity of wealth and honor. If you see in a province the oppression of the poor and the violation of justice and righteousness, do not be amazed at the matter, for the high official is watched by a higher, and there are yet higher ones over them. But this is gain for a land in every way, a king committed to cultivated fields. And you see in a province the oppression of the poor and the violation of justice and righteousness, do not be amazed at the matter. Yeah. Anyone who oppresses the poor, yeah, should be amazed at the matter, for the high official is watched by a higher. Okay, there's someone watching the person doing that, and there's someone watching the person who's watching the person do that. But this is gain for the land in every way. A king committed to cultivated fields. I wonder about that one. He who loves money will not be satisfied with money, nor he who loves wealth with his income. This also is vanity. So he who loves money will not be satisfied with money. Yes, because when you love money, when you worship it, it's never going to end. You want more of it and more of it and more of it. You're not satisfied until you have all of it, but that's impossible because you'll never have all of it. Nor he who loves wealth with his income. This is vanity. Okay, there's that meaningless word again. Nor he who loves wealth with his income. This is also satisfying. Nor he who loves wealth with his income. Huh. When goods increase, they increase who eats them. And what advantage has their owner but to see them with his eyes? Sweet is the sleep of a laborer, whether he eats little or much, but the full stomach of the rich will not let them sleep. Sleep is the sleep of a laborer, or sweet is the sleep of a laborer. I know this one very much because when I used to work tearing down and setting up amusement park rides, boy was that sleep very restful, was that sleep very fruitful, and it was very sweet. I was out, whether he eats little or much, but the full stomach of the rich will not let him sleep. I'm pretty sure we've all seen some people who on TV or the rich people. They look like they don't sleep very often, or whenever they sleep, they look like they sleep for an eternity. There is a grievous evil that I have seen under the sun. Riches were kept by their owner to his hurt. AKA hoarding riches, hoarding wealth, to the point where it hurts you. And those riches were lost in a bad venture, bad decision-making practices. And he is father of a son, but he has nothing in his hand. Interesting. As he came from his mother's womb, he shall go again, naked as he came, and shall take nothing for his toil, that he may carry away in his hand. This also is a grievous evil. Just as he came, so shall he go. Screaming and naked and screaming until he dies. And what gain is there to him who toils for the winds? Moreover, all his days he eats in darkness, in much vexation and sickness and anger. Sounds like the lonely man again. Behold, what I have seen to be good and fitting is to eat and drink and find enjoyment in all the toil with which one toils under the sun, the few days of his life that God has given him, for this is his lot. I feel like that's kind of like a maybe a enjoy the enjoy the work you do. What I've seen to be good and fitting is to eat and drink and find enjoyment in all the toil with which one toils under the sun, the few days of his life that God has given him, for this is his lot. Kind of feels like a enjoy the things that you do, the jobs that you do, the work that you do. Because that food that you get, that food and drink that you eat when you do those kinds of jobs is very much more enjoyable. Everyone also to whom God has given wealth, and everyone also to whom God has given wealth and possessions and power to enjoy them, and to accept his lot and rejoice in his toil. This is the gift of God. There you go. For he will not much remember the days of his life, because God keeps him occupied with joy in his heart. Let's see. Hebrew for your flesh. See. So, for the dreams increase, and the words may grow. But mouth leads you. Wait. Let not your mouth lead you into sin. Lead your flesh into sin, maybe. Angel, Hebel term. Ah, there it is. Hebel. There it is. That was the word I was looking for. Hebel. Refers to a vapor or mere breath. That was also that. I believe that was also the word that was translated to meaningless or vanity. Also Robetti, but okay. The meaning of the Hebrew verse is uncertain. Or see. Okay. So the next chapter would be 6, and that would be after the next mission that I do, which will be much quicker than the previous one. And then that will either, if Adrian is around who wants to play, or
You can't buy it from over there.
I'm not gonna buy it, leave me alone. Alright. Matt! Which one was this one? This one was level 14.
Need to get this apartment block cleaned up.
Please! No! Don't do this! I'm not sick! I'm not...
These ones were...
Let him go!
So everything over here is too high level for me. Okay.
Our main suspect? We've located his residence at this apartment complex in Hell's Kitchen. You'll need to get inside and secure anything which can...
Dang it! Hello. Ooh. Shotgun. Huh. Huh. Okay. Yeah, it was shotgun stuff. I can't really hardly use that. Alright.
I'll be in touch.
Time to do this next mission. Also, to start the music up again. While I travel.
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
Okay. That was a very big explosion. No place like home for the holidays. go. Days can't be home, sweet home.
Thank you for your generosity.
Yes, ma'am. We should get to the JTF post office to get some treatment.
Well, no one else is gonna use it. I seen better. Shit! Fight back!
Headshot. No place like home for the holidays. I should with my heart where you feel. I need water. Alright, so sweet home.
Screw you! You look like you could use a drink.
Huh. You could use some hot chocolate. I really do like the way that they make this look, though.
Maybe we should head south. It's cold. I fucking hate winter. Maybe we could try swimming for it. What? Not Wall Street?
Take shape for no one.
I'll get it off this island. Nothing to do but
Company! Nice, easy mark. Damn you! What's the mountain fighting so long? Just enough to finish this off.
What the?
Cover me while I load up.
Wait, get off the freaking car.
What the fuck is taking so long? Oh, the fucking pay for that.
That was
Agent, we've got some more reports that Rikers are holding some people. Please be careful, though. Look, if you need anything, you just let me know personally. It would be an honor and a privilege. And if you know anywhere where I could get an awesome watch like that, please let me know.
yeah, you guys gotta join the division.
I won't bother you.
Yeah, I'll be back to do that later.
We can't stop now. Listen to me.
They go over here to check out Amherst's apartment before everything gets burnt. A very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer, you still have to call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join any reindeer games.
Hey,
Then one foggy
I told you not to leave the camp. I couldn't take it anymore, okay? I had to get out of that place.
Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? You love him. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
Guy down! You don't belong here.
So I'm gonna get farther than you, buddy. If you're have a good, so good, for goodness sake, you better not shout, you better not cry, you better not while I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Sees you when you're sleeping. He's left your awake.
Must be. Go, go, go! Before they catch us!
They haven't burned the place down yet, thank God. I'd love to talk to one of these cleaners sometime, partially to find out what makes them tick, and partially to strangle him slowly while he told me.
Look, it's Joe's evil clone. Here. There we go. I'll take that. Whatever that was that I just picked up.
I gotta do this.
Found Amherst's apartment. It's across the courtyard. But it looks like the direct route is blocked. You'll have to find another way there.
No!
Psychos. Alright.
Oh God, no, no! You animals! You animals!
How did you get in? Are they gone?
Come on, let's get out. Hurry!
We'll send someone out to round up any survivors and get them back here safely. You're clearing a path for them, so just keep going.
What was that?
I'm not your enemy. What the hell are you doing?
Setting up the turret. Here's the turret. Careful, there's cover.
Headshot. Shit! Shoot! I mean to say that.
The apartment is upstairs. If Amherst is the author of the virus, he must have left some evidence. People like that don't destroy the proof of what they've done.
No, they do not. They tend to have the ego to want to become famous or have some sort of objective that they want to have some kind of manifesto with, or...
Have a look around. It might have been looted, but whoever was in there probably wasn't looking for documents or hard drives. And if you get lucky and find Amherst there, bring him in so I can ask a few...
Yes, ma'am.
We won't get that lucky. We never do. Well, I can dream.
Ho ho ho! That's disturbing.
I hope you found what we're looking for. It's high priority, so I routed an extraction chopper for you. But you'll have to secure the rooftop before it can touch down. Don't play with fire. Get the evidence back here safely.
Yes, ma'am. It's way too exposed. There's hope then.
Let's do this quick. Let's go. Grenade out.
Keep it up, Agent. We need that rooftop cleared so we can pull the evidence out.
Yep, I'm on it. Oh. Well, little do these guys know that their stupidity desire to burn everything almost led us to not getting a already dead.
Normally, this chopper is for pickups from the Dark Zone only, pulling out highly contaminated material. But for the current op, we'll make an exception.
Lighthouse, this is Bluebird 2. Ready to retrieve the package. Lighthouse, this is Bluebird 2. Package acquired and we are returning to base. Bluebird 2 out.
Crap! Damn it, Rogan. I didn't realize he was gold until I got in there. Oh, man. Yeah, it starts in 10 minutes. Grr.
Let's go.
Normally, this chopper is for pickups from the Dark Zone only, pulling out highly contaminated material. But for the current op, we'll make an exception.
You're dead.
Lighthouse, this is Bluebird 2. Ready to retrieve the package. Lighthouse, this is Bluebird 2. Package acquired and we are returning to base. Bluebird 2 out.
Take care of that. Go for it, guys. Any area out. Give me some help here.
she has a sniper.
Normally, this chopper is for pickups from the Dark Zone only, pulling out highly contaminated material. We'll make an exception.
Lighthouse, this is Bluebird 2. Ready to retrieve the package. Lighthouse, this is Bluebird 2. Package acquired and we are returning to base. Bluebird 2 out.
Target behind cover. We have a master zone.
Taking that long to drop. Come on. Come on, you psycho. Rogan.
Just doing my job.
I am not killing, murdering everyone. Oh, cool. Bleed.
The chopper with the evidence is inbound on HQ. I know we took civilian losses, but there would have been a lot more if you hadn't been there. Excellent work, Agent.
Expedition vest. Weapon talents. I already know about those. I'll take it. Anything fun? Low damage, higher rate of fire. I'm almost not a fan of SMGs. I prefer running around with the assault rifles.
Okay, Amherst's notes were definitely a game changer. Such a schmuck. I always knew he was a shithead. I uploaded a report on it. Have a look.
Alright, virus report number 3. Let's see.
What you're looking at is the smallpox virus.
Yep.
It normally takes 1 to 2 weeks for it to incubate in a host, and it's not contagious while it's doing so. Looking at Amherst's notes, it's clear he wanted to change that, to make green poison infectious while it developed, and to speed up that incubation process to make it spread faster. In English, it's more contagious and it reproduces faster. And that's bad.
Very bad. Means that from the moment that you get it. Did I ever watch this one?
One of the things that makes a virus lethal is adaptation.
No, I didn't see this
Rapid
one yet.
mutation makes it harder for
I
antibodies
did,
to
but
identify
I
and
haven't
drugs
seen
to
this
kill.
one yet.
What we're seeing in the samples you pulled from the population at the train yard is the degree of genetic drift green poison is already experiencing, and it's significant, which means it'll be that much harder to find a vaccine.
Okay. So it adapts very quickly to so in other words, in addition to, it's a hybrid of about a dozen different, it's like half a dozen different illnesses in one. In addition to that, it also has an adaptation factor that allows it to adapt and mutate and change pretty much daily, making it really hard to pin down with antibiotics and a vaccine.
Make sure that was it.
Who's shooting now?
I love that. Why did I never use a sticky bomb before? So yeah,
Might be something in here.
You smoke? Want some cigarettes? Got a fresh pack here unopened.
Yeah, sure. What are you looking?
I'll trade it for some food, but no junk food. This is genuine product. They're not gonna make more.
welcome back. So yeah, essentially, as I was saying, it is a hybrid of about 6 different contagions and diseases and viruses. In addition to that, it's also extremely adaptable. So it adapts to different kinds of antibiotics. Same antibiotic basically won't work on it multiple times. and that also makes it a lot harder to have a solution for. A vaccine cannot really be developed for this thing, as it'll probably end up mutating in again and again and again, and the strain that is here in this, sorry, excuse for a city, is going to essentially, it's not going to be the same as in the Washington D.C. one, because it'll mutate by then into something that'll be different. Boy, oh boy, did Amherst really screw over the world. But give me 1 second, check. Oh. Org. Alright. Also, headed back to the JTF headquarters now to do the last chapter of the day of Ecclesiastes, and maybe do some side missions after I stretch.
Hey, watch your back, friend. A gang's just been by here.
So, and after I do a few of the side missions, I will be seeing if I have any energy left over to do any more. Two scumbags down.
You're one hell of a shot.
I'm aware.
I'm glad I'm fighting with you.
I will be home for Christmas. Psycho's eliminated. I'd stop referring to these guys as psychos if they were just burning dead bodies. But they're burning people who are alive. They're burning them while they're alive. They're doing it on purpose. So, you know, they're destroying anything that could help us develop a cure. Because if, perchance, we were able to, we weren't quick enough,
Hey there.
we would have had all the whatchamacallit, the hang on. Quarantine plus range. Recon pulse. Pulse says it's the range is key. That'll do.
You know, just because we haven't yet. No. How do you know? You don't know that.
Quarantine. We needed this pretty badly. Now we can properly isolate the sick and exposed, keeping the rest of us safer.
I think you just need to get some sleep. You have
That is.
Stay safe. Getting a little bit of hope for humanity back.
You don't know for sure any more than she did.
I think that's the supply line. Shooting range should be somewhere there.
When the going gets tough.
Eh.
You'll be missing out.
Oh yeah. I gotta say, this area actually opened up at like the perfect time for me to be able to like, start reading the Bible in base.
We owe you.
Keep it up.
Don't lie to me. Have some for emergencies.
So.
Hey, Mom, did you save my comments?
Ow! Don't push me!
Huh? Didn't you save some of my comments?
Alright.
Where are my comments?
Enough.
But I told you to grab some comments.
So, here it is. The last chapter of the day. Ecclesiastes number 6. Can you grab that real quick? There we go.
My back is all fucked up.
There is an evil that I have seen under the sun, and it lies heavy on mankind. I wonder what that evil is. Excuse me. A man to whom God gives wealth, possessions, and honor, so that he lacks nothing of all that he desires. Yet God does not give him power to enjoy them, but a stranger enjoys them. This is vanity, / meaningless, / heddle. It is a grievous evil. Grievous evil. If a man fathers 100 children and lives many years, so that the days of his years are many, but his soul is not satisfied with life's good things, and he also has no burial. I say that a stillborn child is better off than he, for it comes vanity and good, or it comes in vanity and goes in darkness, and in darkness its name is covered. Moreover, it has not seen the sun or known anything, yet it finds rest rather than he, even though he should live 1,000 years twice over. Yet enjoy no good. Does not all go to one place. Basically, the stillborn child's luckier. The stillborn child was not born into this world. Thus, the stillborn child does not know the evils of this world, does not know the ego that can be built with money and power and influence. Which, I mean, it's fine. That is a thing that comes up. But also at the same time, I'd argue, no, that stillborn child is not luckier. It's not any better off. It had no chance to live. And yes, they do not all go to the same place. Yes, I'm pretty sure they do.
My back is all fucked up. I need some meds bad.
All the toil of man is for his mouth, yet his appetite is not satisfied. Yep. You work, and 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 you make a paycheck, but at the same time, you don't make enough to actually substantially change your life until you get a better job. And then at which point in time, you work, and you work, and you work, and you work, and you work for the new luxuries, for the new this, for the new that, and you still don't have enough. So you look for a better job, or you get even more hours. You start doing overtime. So you work and you work and you work and you work, and it's still not enough. Leading back to, I think it was chapter 3, where he mentions this endless loop. Or it was either chapter 2 or chapter 3, where he mentions the endless loop, where the stream bleeds into the sea, and where it enters the stream again, it just makes its way back up, and there it goes again. The same water that passes through that stream once is going to have been water that has passed through it before. Where the sun rises, and where the sun sets, and where it rises again, and where it sets again. It'll always be the same thing. It'll rise, it'll fall. It'll rise, it'll fall. It'll rise, it'll fall. A endless circle, I imagine, is where he is going with this. For what advantage has the wise man over the fool? And what does the poor man have who knows how to conduct himself before the living? Better is the sight of the eyes than the wandering of the appetite. No, that's true. My appetite wanders often. This is also vanity and a striving after the wind. He mentions striving of the wind very much. I imagine it's kind of like how you're going to catch the wind in your hands. You cannot truly catch up to the wind. The wind is blowing faster than you can move. So it's futile. So when I actually fully make it through this whole thing, when I make it through the whole book of Ecclesiastes, I'm going to find a video that explains Ecclesiastes and explains it in a really dumb way. Explains it in layman's terms. And I'm going to compare my thoughts to the video. And I'm going to be doing it on stream. Might be tomorrow, if I make it through Ecclesiastes, or not tomorrow, Sunday, if I make it through Ecclesiastes entirely. Sunday. How long have I been going for anyway? Where are we? This last passage. It's 4:23 right now. I started at 1:10 roughly, so it should be about 3 hours. Good time. Make it actually make good time though. Whatever has come to be has already been named, and it is known what man is, and that he is not able to dispute with one stronger than he. The more words, the more vanity. And what is the advantage to man? For who knows what is good for man while he lives the few days of his vain life, which he passes like a shadow? For who can tell man what will be after him under the sun?
My back is all fucked up.
The Hebrew term Hebel can refer to vapor or mere breath. Also verses 4, 9, 11. By the way, Hebel is the word that is used originally where meaningless is and where vanity is in ESV. So the word Hable, I believe, for what he's saying, what the saying said there, vapor, is kind of like a blur. Like, you can't really, it's harder to see past it. But I really would love it if somebody who knows the Bible more than me, I can have someone like that on at some point in time, so that I could go over these again, and or because all these VODs are in fact going to be saved on my VOD channel, Jason, the Archer Detective Agency on YouTube. I might go back and look and see how my opinion of this changes within a year, which might be really good to actually do. Like, to come back and see how my feeling... What are we up to? So, I am reading the Bible. How are you doing? Dharma _ Dom _ So, I have been reading Ecclesiastes between missions. I just finished the third mission, and I've just finished the set amount of chapters for today. No, so I'm reading Ecclesiastes, which is Solomon's writings later on in his life. Mm-hmm. So, yes. I mean, in the game. They were pain in the butt missions for the most part. But between each mission, I would come back to this spot right here.
My back is all fucked up.
So, let me drop the window down because I have finished the chapter. Woohoo! No, I am not free enough to do that, unfortunately. But, so, I have been, after every mission in the game, coming back to this spot right here, where I will read another chapter in the book that I am currently reading from. Which has helped me out with my own reading and such, because it means that I come back to reading it, which I might be doing that throughout December with this game.
Heating up some
Don't give up. My back is all
Because it makes it a lot easier for me to pick it up after walking away, and then picking it up and walking away.
Rikers, I make an exception.
I would honestly like to do those types of things, though. If I ever had the opportunity to do them, I would. But I also would need to know more about the Bible. So,
hey there.
The Old Testament's really interesting, and it's where you get the quotes from Solomon. It's where you get, I believe, Judges comes from there. That's Genesis. Yep, pretty much. All is vanity, or all is meaningless, or all is Hebel, depending on your preferred version of the Bible. Because in the NIV it says meaningless, in the ESV it says vanity, and in much older versions of the Bible it is Hebel, which is the Hebrew word for vapor.
Hey, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. Merry Christmas, sir. I learned so much in such short periods of time.
Not quite done here.
Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Ah. now, so since I have finished my 3 chapters for today, I'm going to say I have 3 chapters for tomorrow and 3 chapters for Sunday until I finish the book of Ecclesiastes, because I believe it's 12 chapters, at which point in time, Monday, I'm going to try and find a video to watch on stream before I play Legends of the Dragoon, as kind of a makeshift reaction, I guess, to maybe explain Ecclesiastes better than I can, and hopefully with a layman's perspective. Or not, somebody more experience. Yeah, it's quite the read. King Solomon. Oh. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Get over here. Got him. 3 headshots, 3 bullets. Also, this game definitely feels like the type of game that there would be a division agent who was either a pastor or some guy who picked up a Bible and is now reading the Bible in the middle of the JTF headquarters.
Come on. Bring me something.
Well, that was a waste of time.
One over here.
Oh no!
Come out and fight! Deep breath!
There you are. That was a bit off center. Or I pulled the trigger and I was still dragging and I got him. One of the two. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a couple, maybe 1 or 2 of the side missions if I can. Because as of right now, I could do these, but then I'd have to come over here and do these things. And unfortunately,
I've got no idea what they're doing here, but the place is crawling with them. The situation here is going from recognizing this signal.
That's a first wave agent's distress beacon.
It just started going off. No warning.
Alright, so I'm going to... Where's this area's level? Oh, 15, too high. It's 1 too high for me right now, but that does mean that it's not potential for me to be able to do that later. For now, stay level here. So 14 and 15, I can go to Clinton. Go to the Clinton safe house, unlock that safe house, and see what the wall missions are.
Finding cool crap makes it all worth it.
No problemo.
I could have sworn I saw another person. Yeah. Well. Like, with this city in the condition that it's in, that sky is probably the prettiest it's been in a while.
Otra bastarda egoísta.
Oh,
¿Qué
okay.
pasa?
Hell's Kitchen. Alright, how far away am I? Rapidly closing in. I will say the sticky bombs might be my new favorite toy in this game. I don't waste a grenade every time I see two idiots crouching by a dead body looting it. Excuse me, sir, I gotta close these doors. Alright, let's see.
Get the hell out of here.
Make sure that was it.
Who the hell are you? Let him get away. Show him who they're fucking with. Nobody escapes.
Any loss? Nope. Okay. What's part about it is I don't need to get the headshots on those guys. I just need to hit their tanks, but the big red thing on their back.
What do we got here? It looks like the odds are on our side now.
How many shots is that now?
Bullshit! Kill these pigs! Don't let them! Reloading! Cover me! Ah! Get to the other side! Get them where they're at!
Level up. That's the first time I've seen that one.
All units be advised, Rikers have set up a roadblock on West 47th and 9th.
Challenge! Come on! Don't let enough pressure on them! Don't need no permission to kill! Get him out of that cover! Get down! Don't take no disrespect! Blast them out! You ain't got me! Won't be long now! He's down!
Send up signal. I'll be honest, I actually do prefer the way that you send signal for allies in the second game more.
Hostile forces approaching.
Flare. In all honesty, using a flare just has a lot more aesthetic for you know.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
From where?
Pleasure to kill you. Stop, people! Shit! You ain't got a chance!
He lit himself on fire there.
Hey, you ain't got a chance.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
Here we go.
Shoot.
Don't need no permission to get off.
Why was I out of cover? Oh well. Hmm.
Now entering a safe area.
Talent's not yet. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I have it. I can put another talent now. Hmm. Hmm. Kill hostile siren or no? Kill hostile. Where is it? Store? Ah, nope. Medkit apply bleed to yes. Use per. Reveal all contaminated areas in that. Okay. Free soda consumable effect which goes on seconds. Eh. All says increased range is capable of locating. Yes, give me that one.
Welcome back, I'm Rick Velassi, and you lucky bastards are listening to Wouldn't You Know It?
Actually, hold on.
Apparently won the genetic lottery and can't catch the green poison.
Hey, you know you want to take a look.
Hmm.
It didn't evolve in bat shit, some monkey.
Hey, you can't buy it from over there.
I think I replaced that at some point.
up way other than A, you don't have my sources, and B, you've been comatose.
Oh, that was an encounter. I didn't even realize.
Never happened.
Whatever.
Warning. You are exiting the safe area.
A tear gas grenade.
This'll be straight. Get this over with.
Got him.
I wish I would have killed more. It looks like the hard's on our side now. Make no mistake, we'll kill you. Go first now.
Oh, look, it's a cleaner truck.
Don't let up.
What the? Whoops.
Looking to buy something?
This guy's like always here.
You're back with Uncle Rick and Wouldn't You Know It podcast and pirate radio. Now everybody knows about the JTF, right? Joint Task Force. That's like the cops and the firefighters, EMTs, National Guard, reservists, doing what they can to keep some semblance of civic order. Keeping things from totally falling to shit. Nothing but respect for those folks. I like the puppet say.
Should we plug that? Microphone enabled. Auto talk. Okay. Nope. Auto talk is fine. There we go. I don't know if you have to be in like the same group as someone to be able to talk to them or not, but regardless.
What the hell do you want? Sweet! Take it off!
No. And what did you have? A double barrel sawed-off. There it is. Hehe. Now I'm close. Now I'm closer to my Division 2 counterpart.
Hey, nice to see you.
Until this happened.
Whoa,
Children.
what's going on?
I swear I died before. I swear I died here before very violently. Ooh, look, electronics. Nom nom nom. I have eaten electronics. Oh, that's a drone.
What did you find? You said you were gonna share. That's not goddamn sharing.
Just leave us be, man.
He hasn't eaten.
How's it going?
Everywhere.
Thank you. Just what I needed.
3D peek.
You got a reason to be down there?
Yeah, that. Oop, free stuff. Electronics. What's sad is
Ain't never going back in the kitchen. Put it out of its misery.
Pleasure to kill you. Get down. I'm going for it.
Just die already.
there it is. How do you miss up a shotgun? Oh. Oh, okay. And go to the wolf's den. Wolf's den.
You are now entering a safe area.
Thank you, Isaac.
Rick Fuazzi, constant listener, coming at you once again with Would You Know It.
Best deals this side of the dark zone.
So you're the one they sent to help. You remind me a little of Sully's kid, the one who used to hang out around Deckard's till that place closed. They put in a sports bar there, all family money behind it, don't you know?
I swear I recognize that voice
Anyway,
somewhere.
you're here now, and God knows there's plenty for you to do. Just like when Sergeant McManus took over the beat. Remind me to tell you about that sometime.
Best prices in New York. Whatever you're looking for, I got it.
I wish I had the money for these.
Am I making room for actual customers?
So wait, how to do this mission?
I've got no idea what... I'm not recognizing this signal. We're at the radio mast. Damn, this gear's shit hot. You get trained in all this before everything hit the fan?
Learned on Uncle Sam's dime before I went private. You won't.
Alright. Yeah, I gotta... Crypt. Whew. So essentially, sorry. So it is presently 5 p.m. or it's like 3 minutes till. I am going to find someone who's streaming, and I'm just gonna raid into them and Is there someone who I could? See, I'm going to. So, the person who I will be raiding into is, where is he? There we go. So, Samson, he is an awesome streamer. He is very much a very good. He is a really good. I want to say, hype builder. Is that what the term would be? Probably. But go make sure to say hi to him. He is playing something. I don't know what he's playing right now, but have a nice day.